I really gotta make another video about this? Really?
Okay. Let's recap a bit, shall we?
Yes, Dr. Monty. Let's recap. So a few weeks ago I uploaded a video pretty much talking about how I've been catching these kids stealing thumbnails and they won't even admit to it and it's pretty much being just little shits about it. And you know, I uploaded that video, a lot of people saw it, and I thought, you know what, maybe I did something, maybe I got the word out, maybe it helped. Nope! Didn't help at all. Still to this day, a shit ton of kids are still stealing thumbnails. So today, because I got a lot of shit for not exposing the people last video, I'm actually gonna be showing you all of the all of the kids who I'm exposing, so you can go give them shit. Before I get into this video, most of the people, I'm only doing this because they don't really understand what's going on. Like, they don't understand that stealing someone else's work is stealing. Doesn't matter where you found it, and it doesn't matter if you know them or not, doesn't matter if you speak to them or not, it's still not okay. So, let's get into it. So for this video, I'm gonna have the thief, we're gonna call them thumbnail thieves. I have this video on the top, and then the original on the bottom. So this first one you can see, is from Drawing King. It says is Revelations glitch, round 100 with the Shadow Man on it. And then Dark Soul 23 took it from him. It's pretty obvious that it's not Dark Souls, because really he only had a few viewers, like less than 10 viewers, yet he made this great of a thumbnail. That doesn't make any sense. That really doesn't make any sense. How do people think like they're gonna get away with that shit? Like, if you steal a relaxing end thumbnail, and it's not relaxing end live streaming or playing it, that's pretty suspicious. This next one really kind of hurts me because this actually involves the 115 Zombies movie, the live action one that never really happened, but I totally understand why. No hate, I get it. And so at the bottom you can see that Fantastical Gamer, he was advertising the movie back when it was still being, you know, a work in progress type of thing, and you know, it never happened, so it kind of died. And so this guy, the Endless Round, he stole the 115 Zombies movie thumbnail, and like, we went to his chat. For every person that we put in the screen right now, we go into the chat, we tell them, hey, it's not cool, can you take it down? 9 times out of 10 they gave us some bullshit excuse. Oh, well, I made it myself. Oh, but I found it on Google or PicMonkey or Yahoo. That doesn't make it okay. I'll get to that later, but this one low-key hurt. Now this next one, I don't even need a second person or the second thumbnail to go into this one, because as you can see, it's a pretty good thumbnail. It's wild, it's colorful, it gets the eye, it grabs its attention, I like it. But as you can see in the top right hand corner, there's a watermark. It's SchizoAxe's thumbnail, but if you look at the information, it's not SchizoAxe streaming it, which is fucked up. Now you can see that in this next one, it's the same guy. It's Elite Gamer. We told him to take down the thumbnail, and he did, and he switches it to my boy Peter, Jedi X King 98, the world record, well, I guess the previous world record holder for Origins, but he like, people know him, and he stole it, like you can see right there. Elite Gamer took it, the thumbnail, the open lobby zombies games, whatever. And then you can see in Peter's analytics or his past videos, it's all the same, so it's obviously his thumbnail. But of course, they gave us the bullshit excuse that they found on the internet. Of course, there was action taken from this, so I don't know how that's going, but yeah, you can check with Jedi for that one. Now this one, man, I don't know how people get away with this one, because this is obviously Starburst thumbnail. You know, it's a very basic thumbnail. Starburst, he makes pretty basic thumbnails, but it still looks appealing. It really does look good. The giant is in big bold letters, the round 100 makes it look cool, and the Wonder Waff, who doesn't love the Wonder Waff? And he's been using this thumbnail for a very long time, and to be completely honest, I think back in the first video, someone stole the same thumbnail, and now they're back at it again, stealing his thumbnail. And you can see it's not Starburst stealing it. Now if you guys don't believe me because I don't have evidence that this is Starburst thumbnail, just go to his channel and you can find it yourself. It's there. Now here's where things get interesting, okay? Right here is when we kind of hit the border, the part of the video where some people, you know, at first they deny everything, but then we prove it to them after like so many fucking attempts at trying to get their attention that they finally do it. Right here, Deeks, you know, as you can see, he has the same thumbnail as Herp, but he was saying that he doesn't know who Herp is, he doesn't know, you know, the thumbnail hasn't been used in a long time, but that still doesn't make it okay, because obviously it's someone else's thumbnail. Now later on down the road, we talked, he did take it down, he apologized. So some people like that, they're cool, you know, they take it down, they admit to it, it's fine, you know, it's cool. I appreciate people like that. Other people, they're just dicks about it. Like, we try and tell them in their chat that, hey, it's not cool, you can get in trouble, you can get your channel removed, and they don't care, they just ban us, which is fucked up. This is just an example of, you know, how common something like this can be. Like, how just putting big words in a thumbnail can make it seem like it's yours, but it really isn't. Alright, now this next one, this kid right here, this kid for this next one is fucking hilarious, because he claims that he made these thumbnails himself, but as you can see right here, The first one is a fantastical gamer. You know, you got the Wonder the Wonder Weapon, the Apothecary Servant on Richtofen's arms. It's around 100. Pretty good. It's a render. It's a 3D thing from Black Ops Zombies. It looks really dope. But you go down one or two, and you see it's the same thing, just with cinematic bars and revelations flawless on it. Yet he says he made a thumbnail. Mr. Phoenix for the win. Next one was from Webzen Gaming. Now, granted, he doesn't have a big following. You know, he only has about 116 views. It doesn't matter. This is the thumbnail that I could find. This is the original thumbnail that I was able to find. That was his. No one else had this thumbnail. Except for the kid, Mr. Phoenix for the win, who stole it from him. Now, what's funny is, oh my god, this was hilarious, because every now and then, I go into YouTube Gaming, I go to the Black Ops section, and I see if, you know, who's streaming. Maybe I hop into the stream every now and then, just to say what's up, drop a like, whoop-de-whoop, whatever. And then I see, like, people like this who steal thumbnails, and then, like, I try and tell them, and then they go to my channel, they're like, oh, will you make good thumbnails? Can you make me thumbnails then so I can stop stealing? First off, no. The thumbnails I make are hard as shit to make. Like this one, and this one took a long ass time to make, for example, because I'm not going to make you your thumbnails. And then what he did was, because like sometimes every now and then when they don't listen or they don't cooperate, I tweet it out on Twitter. A bunch of you guys come in and tell them, hey, this isn't cool, take down the thumbnail because it's not yours. And what's funny is the homie Mad Guys Gaming, he hopped in there with me. We started trying to tell the kid, yo, take it down, it's not yours, you can get in trouble, it's stupid what you're doing, it's stealing. And he still wasn't understanding it. He was saying that Mad Guys and I, we know nothing about the community, we buy our views and subs, and that we don't know what the fuck we're doing. That first part was stupid. You're telling me, and Mad Guys Gaming, the fucking creator of a bunch of good custom maps and mods and shit, he knows nothing about the Zombies community. Yet he's at like, what, 45,000 subs? Granted, I might only be at 8 or 9,000 subs right now, but I still know a lot about the community, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that this kid was trying to shut us down, nah, fuck that kid. Go. If you ever see this guy streaming, Mr. Phoenix for the win, go fuck with him, please. Like, that was just straight up, like, rude and disrespectful, and that just pissed me off. Now, this next one, it's actually from a guy named I'm Angryxy. I don't fucking know. I saw that he was, this is a very basic thumbnail. Someone could really actually make this thumbnail within a couple of minutes if they just, like, screenshot everything and get it right, but no. I knew I saw this thumbnail somewhere before, and of course it was from Pitesh, or Pitesh. I don't know, I watch his videos every now and then, I don't know how it's pronounced, but Pitesh. It's his thumbnail. Yet, of course, once again, he claims that he made it. He claims that it was his thumbnail from the start. He doesn't know who Pitesh is, and it's just fucked up. And, like, he ended up blocking me and everything like that from his chat just because I was trying to tell him, look, it's not hard to make your own thumbnail. I mean, look at this one. This was Starburst's thumbnail when he first started doing YouTube. It's not stolen or anything. He made it himself. Granted, it might be shit, but it's better than actually stealing thumbnails from other people. Just saying. Okay, now here's another one. So people sometimes think that just because you change the thumbnail after you stole one, it makes it okay. It doesn't make it okay, because 9 times out of 10, someone will have screenshotted it and got the proof. Like me. Because I hate when people steal thumbnails, I get the proof just in case. So here you can see that Rex Yawn is live streaming some giants, zombies, high round, stuff for shout out, that stupid shit. And he's got the monkey bomb in front, giant zombies logo right there, and it looks like a really good thumbnail. But I know I've seen it before. Oh yeah, that's right. The boy Noah J456 made that thumbnail. It's his thumbnail. Granted, there's no watermark on it, but when a big content creator makes a thumbnail, everyone sees it. A lot of people see it. At least 350,000 people saw this thumbnail. They all know that it was his, and then this kid just goes on and takes it, says he made it. Not all. Now this next one, of course, is from Chaos X Silencer. He made a pretty good, it's very basic, but it's still very appealing. A Black Ops 3 Zombies thumbnail, has some color correction because it really brings out Richthofen. It's got big bold letters, the Giant and Black Ops 3 Zombies on there. And then Pacific Skittle has the same one. Like I said, just because you find it on Google does not make this okay. Now this one, I actually found 2 kids streaming with the same thumbnail at the same time. As you can see, the top one, again, is Noah J456. His Wonder Waff, it's shooting zombies, killing them. Looks like he's in the Pack-a-Punch room, or in the Pack-a-Punch machine type of thing. I don't know. And then down below, Eclipse YouTube, he says he made the thumbnail, and that it's not the same because he wrote high round attempt, road to 3,000 subscribers on top of it. No, that does not make it yours. And I told him, look, just because you put words on it doesn't make it yours. Alright, Noah J made it months ago, and you just stole it from him today. So it's obviously not yours. And he kept complaining that, oh yes it is, it doesn't matter. I have 3,000 subs, he doesn't have 3,000 subs, so therefore that thumbnail's mine. Sub count has nothing to do with it. It's just, look, it's right there. You can see obviously that it's his. Alright, now this next one, it hurt because Revelations is such a good map. It was the end, for now, of the zombie storyline. So many videos were made about this. You know, Revelations, the staff's returning from Mr. Dalek JD. Oh, but wait. Drennan Plays has a thumbnail. Now this other guy, he was a cool guy. You know, he genuinely, I could tell, he genuinely did not know that it was Mr. Dalek's thumbnail until I brought it up to him. So, like I said, people like this who actually, you know, they genuinely don't know, and they say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was his thumbnail, let me take it down and like make my own one. People like that, I appreciate you. You guys are cool, you know, I like it. You know, yeah, it was a mistake, you know, you did it once, it's not gonna happen again, we warned you. But like I said, other times people are just dicks about it. Like this guy right here, oh my fucking god. It took me a little while to find out who actually made this thumbnail. So look at the bottom one. It's Black Ops 3 Zombies, Der Eisen, and for some odd reason, there is a square picture of a dragon on the thumbnail, which is weird. Like, why would there be just a random square picture? If you're able to make, you know, really cool letters, put the Black Ops 3 Zombies logo, and even like color correct a background onto it, why would you just slap a dragon on top of there? Why would you do that? I'm like, wait a second, I've seen this design, I've seen this font before. Boom, Schizo Axe. It is the exact same thumbnail. The only thing that's hard to tell is that A, the other guy, here we go, boom, he zoomed in on it so you can't see the borders very well, and he used a dragon to cover up Schizo Axe's watermark. How fucked up is that? Just because you cover it up does not make it okay. He also says he found it on Google. Does not make it okay, people. Jesus fucking Christ, how hard is that to do? Now, I do have one more, you know, person to call out. Thanks to the homie Wilbo. The other night, I was tweeting a bunch of all these people who were just like stealing thumbnails, and he tweeted at me just pretty much saying, hey, don't forget this guy. But yeah, you know, some people they just don't understand that stealing is stealing. Think of it this way. You know, they all say that they found the thumbnails on Google, on Yahoo, PicMonkey, where the fuck ever they got it from, right? And so they're just gonna use it. Think of it this way. You have to write an essay for school. You know, you have to make a thumbnail for a video. You have to write an essay for school. And you're, quote, too lazy or don't have time to write the essay. You're too lazy to make the thumbnail. Don't have time to make the thumbnail. So you go on the internet, you find an essay of what you have to write about, you take it, you write your name on it, and you turn it in. If the teacher discovers that you turned it in and it's not yours and someone else wrote it, it's plagiarized because it was on the internet, you can get, I don't know, you can get an F, sometimes you can get suspended or expelled from the school. It's not cool. Think of it, it's the same thing for YouTube. You find a thumbnail that wasn't yours, you put it up, you use it as your own. If someone catches you, you can get your thumbnail removed, your channel strike down, you can get a copyright strike, whatever the case may be. It's just not cool. Think of it that way. So, 9 times out of 10, the people who are stealing thumbnails, they're not going to stop. But I'm just hoping that whoever watches this video, you know, they are now aware of the situation, so they can keep an eye out on other people who steal thumbnails, call them out. And so, yeah. I'm probably going to make another video like this in a couple of weeks because, like I said, this isn't stopping. This is actually increasing dramatically. So, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, like I said, I always tweet out streams who have stolen thumbnails and they don't take it down, and like they're acting like it's their own and whatnot. I always tweet out streams, so follow me on Twitter. Everything is in the description down below. Or if you yourself actually see someone stealing a thumbnail that I'm not there for, say, go ahead, tweet me on Twitter. But put the hashtag thumbnail thief. That's a new thing we're starting right now. It's called Thumbnail Thieves. This series is going to be called Thumbnail Thieves. Of course, this is the intro, just kind of explaining what's going on. Siri, why the fuck are you activating right now?
I'm sorry, Elmer. I'm afraid I can't answer that.
Of course not. But, yeah, this pisses me off. I hope you guys understand my struggle right now and like why this is annoying me so goddamn much. But, yeah, like I said, if you want to help out, tweet me. I might even make a Discord or like a group chat for all of us to hop in where we can just, you know, submit thumbnail or submit streams and we can all just like troll the kids sometimes because they're little dicks. So I'm sorry that this was a long video, but I just wanted to get it out there. All right. Thank you.